Hello and welcome to My Thought on the Matter episode 1. Apologies in advance if I'm not sounding clearly or you hear a bit of static. It's that this microphone is starting to die and I need to invest money in a new one, but I kinda ruined the little surprise. Well, if you haven't told by the title of this video, the episode's called The Icebreaker Problem. And I know, I'm gonna put the icebreaker in quotation marks because this isn't really just relate to icebreaker. This is more of a general thing for PvE. But yeah, if you do not know, this is the icebreaker, very popular exotic sniper in year 1, and the you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, it doesn't have any reserve ammo. And some of me like, well, that's stupid. What are you talking about? Why is this sniper so great? Well, oh wait, Mulligan just procced. Oops. It can regenerate ammo pretty fairly, not like quickly as it used to, but it's pretty fair. So shoot a couple guys, come back, full ammo, and then rinse and repeat. And this has led to some very campy situations. For instance, I chose this place in the Cosmodrome. Perfect example. I think this was like the first time the icebreaker was used to this effectiveness. I mean, we still had Black Hammer back then, but if you didn't have Black Hammer, this is a good alternative. So what people do is get into this corner, pull out icebreaker, and just snipe this guy for days. Just all it took was 3 shots, I guess, and then just get to him. So yeah, and here's the thing. There's also, let me get into my inventory. There's a weapon. This is year 1 invective. I know I have year 2, but I forgot to pick it up. And this is a shotgun that also has the same property, but here's the difference. Invective is A, a shotgun, and B, has a magazine, so you have to reload it. Now, this gun wasn't as popular until the update which buffed shotguns, but let's just talk about it as it is currently. So the reason why icebreaker was popular and invective was not, because think about it, these are both weapons that regenerate ammo, is that icebreaker is a sniper, and in PvE snipers were king because you want to be as far away as possible, because I keep saying because I'm sorry. But usually if this was a strike, there'd be a lot more enemies down there. So here's the thing, you have to deal with those enemies down there, enemies over there, a sniper over there, and you have to deal with this giant tank shooting at you too. I mean, granted you had teammates, but sometimes he'd focus on you and just kill you with that little blue missiles that he shoots out. So it just became generally accepted that most people just sat over there and sniped them because you wanted to stay out of the action. Because what's the point of trying to go down there and fight the boss like you're supposed to do? I know you can't see me, but I'm doing air quotation marks. What's the point of trying to supposed to fight the boss if you're just gonna get murdered instantly? So that's why people resorted to using snipers such as Black Hammer, Black Spindle, and Icebreaker. Oh yeah, this is invective and has ammo. Sorry, I didn't want to show that off. Yeah, so that's part of the icebreaker problem. It's kind of us, the player, genuinely being lazy and not wanting to do it. But I know I just kind of accused us, but it's also on the development, like the design of certain encounters. For instance, this encounter's actually pretty friendly. You have open space. Sure, you have a giant tank, but you have open spaces to hide, take cover. I would go to the Shadow Thief Strike, but I don't want to go for 15 minutes. But in the Shadow Thief Strike, same boss, but in a much smaller area, very enclosed. So of course you're definitely going to want to use a sniper because you want to still stay as far away from possible, because that tank has an AoE that can knock you back and kill you, like all bosses do, by the way. All bosses have a form of AoE that can instantly murder you. So, which is another reason why not many people use Blade Dancer as a damage super, because what's the point of swapping at the boss when you're just gonna get bitch stomped into death? But I'm going off on a tangent. Let me bring it back. So yeah, that's part 2 of the icebreaker problem, is the actual design of many encounters. Is that you have a boss, but you have all this shit surrounding the boss, And then like, how are you supposed to focus on the boss when you have everything else like attacking you? And I know you could argue, yes, you can take out the ads, yes. And yeah, in many of the year one calendars that was possible. But let's go into orbit and let me show you the main, how would I phrase this? The main attributor to the icebreaker problem in year 2. And in fact, if you haven't guessed it, because I know many people don't watch my videos, but it's fairly simple. Now I would choose Fear's Embrace, but then again, that's for a different video that I'm gonna be making. But yeah, I'll keep that on the back of my seat. Let's see, what's a good bullshit mission that just completely fucks you over? I'm sorry if this is taking a bit. Was it? It was, I remember. This one. This is probably, other than the Fears and this is probably one of the hardest ones for me to solo, but some of you out there are like, oh, well, I'm MLG. Yes, I know you're MLG master. So I'm gonna use a shotgun for this one. And then, which I'm gonna die. I'm going to die, trust me. Don't worry, I'm definitely gonna die. I'm gonna switch to a sniper, and hopefully there's a difference. But if you haven't guessed it, the main attributor to the icebreaker problem, which is basically, you know, people just camping and sniping, are the AI, and mainly the Taken. The Taken are the most annoying faction in this game. I thought it was the Cabal. Oh no, I was horribly wrong. The Taken are the absolute worst, and you will see why in a second. Oh, don't worry, once you see a captain, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Or a Scion. Or a Scion. Those are probably one of the 2 worst offenders. So. Oh man. This one actually might be easy because I don't see a wizard that usually spawns there. Or maybe it's in the heroic version. Nah, I'm sorry. Ah, yes, the Acolyte Eye. Alright. Okay, I know I'm kind of not trying to get my point across, but I'll actually try not to die. Alright, well, okay, there's the wizard. This is going a lot better than I want. I mean, sure, I want to complete the mission, but honestly, this is kind of going in the opposite direction. It's kind of showing why shotguns are good. Ah, man. Maybe if I run into a Taken Scion, you'll see what I'm talking about. Do you see this? You see? Okay. So I mean, I kind of breezed with that part, but in the end, I kind of got overwhelmed. So let's switch to a sniper. Oop. Give me a second. Let's switch to a sniper. Dove ammo on the sniper.
Thought you might.
Okay.
My scouts have marked blights all over the Cosmo. They're pumping out darkness like a spigot. Cut off the flow, Guardian.
It'd also help if I was a better shot. Just gonna say that right now. I'm not the greatest at aiming. Okay, this is kind of unfair because I'm using the HMG, but I won't use my super. Honor bound. Let me pop that ammo synthesis. Oh yeah, hopefully this doesn't go over 15 minutes because for those of you who do not know, I'm recording on a PlayStation 4, and the PS4 cannot record for more than 15 minutes without it deleting pre-existing gameplay. So, yeah, I've said this in a lot of past videos that I lose a lot of good footage or a lot of audio and discussions because, you know, PS4's like 15 minutes. I really wish they'd build an endgame timer, but that's a different story for a different day. Alright. Now I know this isn't as fast. Oh my god, if I die I'm gonna be so shit. No, but okay, I know this isn't as fast as the shotgun, but you can get the picture with so many enemies down there and like them all spamming their abilities. There's sure you can use a shotgun. I'm not saying you can't, because I clearly did back there, but it's going to be more easier and less stressful to use a sniper, because what do snipers do? High damage from a long distance. And when you're finally taken, you want to stay the fuck far away from them, especially the fucking captains of the time. You want to stay away from them. Like they're just absolutely horrible. Alright. Oh, and for those of you who are wondering, no, I do not have a list. I know I keep saying I want a list, but I'm trying to, you know, actually do this, not off the top of my head, because I've been thinking about this for a couple of days. But, you know, I want to focus on, like, speaking clearly without having to mumble or say, do you know what I mean, constantly. I know I've kind of gone tone deaf to that, but I know some other people can hear. I know obviously not. Alright. Anyways. See how much more easier this is? Was able to kill that blight. Now, I'm not going to do the entire mission because I don't want to run over the 15-minute mark. But hopefully get the clear picture of why people prefer to use snipers in PvE and why there's the icebreaker problem, which, to sum it all up, is basically the icebreaker problem is, well, not a symptom. I guess it's when we the players, or not when, I guess we the players are currently favoring, you know, snipers and staying long distance out of the action, because the way most encounters are designed is if you try to get up close and personal, even with a shotgun, be taken or like the boss will fuck you over instantly. And I'm not trying to blame Bungie. I know I probably should edit out the part where I kind of accused the gamer majority, but I'm not trying to. I mean, it's probably one of those unseen things, like when they're designing the take and they didn't know that it would be to the point or where it is now. Or maybe it's not even a problem. Maybe I'm just making this up in my head. Who knows? I just wanted to let my thoughts out. So this is the end of the video. If you have any suggestions on how I can improve the series or how to improve myself, that'd be very much appreciated. Let me know in the comments down below, and thanks for watching. I'm trying to do the wave. Alright, I want to wave and like look back. I'm sorry. Bye guys. Oh god, that was cringy. Alright.